Hey y'all, I wanted to share a recent haul. Um, I went to my favorite little antique store last weekend, and I really wasn't. I just like to go. Sometimes I just really like to go look and see what they have. Wasn't really looking for anything in particular except maybe a quilt. I was looking at it, see what kind of quilts they had in the shop, and sometimes I can find some really old ones that are a little bit ratty that have a very reasonable price on them. And I did find one, but I've cut all that up. I'm not going to show you that today, but you'll see some of that in some future projects. And I actually may put some of that in some little fabric packs. Jessica Wrap, me and Jessica are gonna do a live sale on September the 7th. And I'll post that in the description of this, and I'll probably mention it again and maybe do a sneak peek a little bit later of what I'm putting together for that. But some of that quilt might be in there and some other pieces and some little fabric packs. And maybe a few things, maybe some stuff from in here. We'll just see. I'm still working on what I'm gonna do there. But anyway, I went to my favorite little store and I wanted to share. I found some really cool things that particular day. Because sometimes when you're not looking for it, I think it just kind of finds you. And this was one I've never personally found an Allison Jerry book, and this one is just awesome. Look at this cover. So this it's like three cowgirls. Of course it's called Runaway Home, and it is in pretty good shape considering the age of it, and it is just beautiful. But this cover is definitely going to be a journal in the future. And this one is from 1942. So, yeah, right up my alley. It's just really, 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 really cool. So I can't wait to use that one. I've got a couple of other readers in the planning stages. The cowboy book that I got from Texas, and then there's one or two more that I want to make journals from, and maybe this fall it might be first of the year because I got some other projects I want to get, and we'll just see how much I get done. And then this is one of my favorite Eloise Wilkins illustrated books, and I finally found a copy of this, and I just absolutely love it. And this will definitely be a journal, and it's been loved. You can tell it's been loved. This is a 1978 printing, but all the pages are in pretty good shape, nice and worn the way we kind of like them. And look at that, love that. There's another one of my favorite. This book is just precious, and I've been on the lookout for it. So just kind of stop looking. I've got plenty of golden books, but when they find me, I wasn't about to leave that one there. So I got that one. And then this is another one that I've never seen. It's really cute. It's a really, truly treasure hunt. It's a treasure book. So it's like a little golden book, but it's not. But this is 1954. But in here it has all these little directions to tell you what to do. Turn to the house, for that is where you'll find a hint behind the chair. So then you open it up, and then it's got and in this room, snug as a bug, another hint's beneath the rug. So all these little flips through it is really, really cute. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with this one yet. And this one might just be a little storybook to go to maybe read to my grandchildren. So I don't know, it's really, really cute. I thought it was really, really cute, and it's in pretty good shape. It's got some drawing on the back. It doesn't really look like anybody really did a lot of reading in it, but there are blank spaces in it where somebody wrote other little clues. So I think maybe somebody might have actually done a treasure hunt with a child with it. And then this one, now it has seen its better days, but y'all know I love this I love these. Yeah, recently done 2 journals like this. And then I found this Mother Goose one, and it's pretty ratty, but definitely the cover can definitely be used. I could do something on the back here. You know, it's torn here. Somebody loved this book and taped it up, and it's awesome. I actually love the fact that there's a lot of tape in here. I just love these images. You see the old tape. And this one, what year was this? So this was 1945. So these books in the 40s tend to be, I think, what pull me sometimes the most. But look at that cool tape in it. So I could definitely use these as pages in books. Probably won't do this one like I did the last 2 with the whole, you know, with all the pages in it. I think I'm going to use these in different ways. But I'm definitely going to make one with that cover eventually and use some of it. But look. So not going to have any problem whatsoever taking this book apart. But awesome. I was so excited when I saw that. Then I found this science book, and I don't think I've ever seen these in my hunting when I go out. This one's 1958, and it almost looks like it was on the shelf and nobody ever looked at it because it's in pristine condition, but it's really, really cool. You saw this, you know, about ferns and about plants being used for food and plants being used to make clothing. So this one might be one that I kind of share with with Peyton for a little bit before I take it apart, but I couldn't pass it up. And this has got that really cool thick sort of cardstocky paper. Really, really, really nice book. Paid a little bit more than what I wanted to for that, but I just couldn't leave it. So, and then I found this, which is really cool, and there's some other. So this is some more really not necessarily kid stuff. Well, there are 2 other things here. Here, let me show you this. So I found this Music Road book that's just really, really awesome. I think this would be so cool collaged on the cover, which I've started doing some collage covers, so this is probably going to be on the cover. And this is 1947. It's called The Music Road, Book 1. So this was probably, this is like a little lesson book. And it doesn't look like anybody ever actually used it, which I was kind of disappointed in that. I thought it would be really cool if somebody had actually used it, but it's got some really, really cool pages to use in here. So looking forward to using that. So you will see that in some journals. Just really, really cool. And I like, this is a nice texture of page 2, and it's not gonna, I don't think it'll crack when I fold it, but we'll see. It's not that brittle. It's got sort of a silky texture to it. Really cool. Found that. And then this is another little, it's like a little coloring book. You can see all this in frame. Yeah, which is really, really cute. And this is what sold me right here. Look at that, the farm. Anyway, this is pretty amazing. So these are primary teacher books. There was a whole section, I think, that somebody cleared out. Somebody must have cleared out a teacher's home or something. And then, because this was in the same section, and I thought this was awesome. I love this cover. I love the size of this cover. It's like not quite 8.5, like 8 3/4 by like 10, right at 10. I love this kind of, I love the way they used to do the old, almost like a linen cover, and it's, these little lines are sort of embossed. The type one here feels embossed or debossed, so to speak. And then that's the back. I just think this would be a really cool, like, travel journal cover. So, anyhow, and it's kind of, sort of coming apart. so not gonna hurt me to do that. But it's really cool because it's got really cool maps in it. And this copyright on this book says 1904. But these pages are these are like silky pages, so kind of amazed me. It's in pretty good shape, but it's a teacher's book. I thought it was really, really cool. And I'd love to actually scan some of this, but I don't really have that capability, and I'm not so sure that I can, because it's a Rand McNally book, and I'm sure they have all kinds of, they probably have all kinds of copyright on their stuff, so I don't really want to take that chance, but this is really cool. Really, really cool. And then this is awesome. I'll show you that last. But so I found a couple of other cool little vintage ephemera pieces, because for the live sale, I've really enjoyed watching Johnny and Patty and some other people put the treasure boxes together. I think that's just so awesome. I love that idea. So I think I might try one or two of those for the sale and put some of my treasures in it, you know, things that I like. And so it'll be different, but you know, I want to try that. It just looks like so much fun to put together. Anyway, I found these little Lost Colony passes, and it's like a little ID card and a press club pass for this Joe Parker fella, and this was 1953, and this was 1947. I thought that was awesome. I've never been down to the Lost Colony here in Roanoke, and I want to go. Never done it, but. And then here I found this little, I've been down there, I've just never gone and watched the play. They do a play. I found these little photographs, and these are all vintage photos of New Orleans. So these may go in the treasure box. I thought these were really awesome in the little package and everything. So, okay, all right, I'll do that later, because that's gonna, you know, make me look ridiculous. Then I found this beautiful cabinet card, and this is Italy. This is in Venice. And I need to go look it up and write down the name of the place, but isn't that cool? I just thought this was awesome. It doesn't have a date on it. It's Kodak. It's just beautiful. And then there's a couple of Playbills, and these aren't things that I've been finding at those places, but there's more and more of this stuff coming, showing up there, which is pretty cool. And of course I got this. I love this image on the front. But this has some really cool old advertising in it. Look, and the drawing. Pontiac, Maidenform, the Motorama drama. Just really cool old advertising in this. So I picked that one up, and this one. And I don't think they don't have a date in them. So I have no idea. I'd have to look up the cars to kind of get an idea of what the year of the car. So that's a Roadmaster. Okay, 1956. So these are 50s. And then this is not normally something that I buy. Y'all know I tend to go more for the children's books and stuff, but this is December 1st, 1938 issue of Vogue. And I am trying to do some research on this one to see if I can scan any of this, because it is amazing. Just the cover. I love this cover. I think this would be so cool just to frame it. There is a faded stamp here because it belonged to East Carolina teacher. College library. It says East Carolina teacher. Yeah, college library, Greenville, North Carolina. And it's very faded, so it doesn't stand out at you. But I don't like when they do that. I wish they wouldn't do that. So, I mean, look at the advertising in it. Tiffany and Company. I meant to come through here and mark some things, but look at this. Bergdorf Goodman. Look at the drawing advertisement. I'm drawn to this stuff, really drawn to it. But this book is really cool. And there's another, like, look at that. Just so awesome. I would love to, it's 38s, I don't know, but I think Jessica said that some of the magazines, the copyright's different, so I'm gonna see what I can find out, but anyway. Just awesome. Look. Give Daniel Green slippers. It's fun. It's fun to give Daniel Green slippers. They are so easy to buy. Look at those slippers. Y'all wear slippers like that? I don't wear slippers like that. I wear flip-flops everywhere. Anyway, just really cool. I could sit here and just, me and a friend of mine sat and just went through this and spent, I think, an hour just looking at this magazine. That's my friend who's like a mama to me. So she's the older lady. She's 76 years old, but she loves to decorate, and she's very creative, and she sews and stuff, and she just loved this. She was telling me stories about her mother and her grandmother and stuff. It's really cool. When she was a kid and some of the things that they had. Anyway, so this was pretty awesome find. So I just wanted to share that. I've got some Happy Mail that I want to share too, and that's probably going to take me at least 2 videos. And I'm just going to share some of it because I've had people send me so many things, and it's just awesome, and I'm so grateful. But for me to share it all, because I got 2 big boxes from one customer and 2 big boxes from another customer, and it would take me all afternoon to share it because it's so amazing. But I'm going to share some of it with you. So those videos will be coming up soon, sometime this week. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, taking a look, and I love you guys. I hope you like seeing what I kind of found on my little shopping spree. Not like I needed anything at all. Absolutely nothing. But yeah, they found their way to me. Anyway, love y'all. See you soon. And let me know if you like seeing stuff like this. Let me know. If you're not interested in it, let me know. I won't do this. Anyway, have a good one. See you soon. Bye.